Okay, good morning to each and everyone. Once again, we are back live this morning, and I want to take this opportunity to thank each and everyone who has been supporting and very encouraging. And I want to use this opportunity also to say so much thank you to God for all that He has done and all that He will continue to do. And I really want to appreciate the presence of my lovely listeners, each and everyone who has been listening and who has been following this live broadcast and also this live feed. God richly bless you. And to each and everyone, my good friends, my brothers, my sisters, everyone who has been supporting me, encouraging me, pushing me so hard for me to keep doing what I keep doing always. To my amazing friend Bernard, God richly bless you. Mostly each and every day, you guys encourage and inspire me as well to keep doing what I keep doing. To Pastor Adumbe Diaku Praise all the way in US. I really want to use this opportunity also to say thank you so much for always encouraging me. It's been a long time, like more than 2 weeks now, or since we've had an interaction like this, and I want to use this medium to say this is not the end. We'll be doing more of this as time goes on, and I pray that God will give us the grace, God will give us the strength for all of us to keep going, okay, to keep chasing after whatever we've started, so that we'll be able to get to the destination in which we all want to get to. So this morning, I'm going to share a topic with all of us, including myself, that I shared on my page. That was on Saturday. It's a topic that is on my heart to share, so that we can all receive a moment of enlightenment and a moment of change. We all know that life is full of challenges, life is full of uncertainties, life is full of problems and things that we don't expect to come on our way. That is what will normally come on our way. So this morning I'm going to use this opportunity or this moment to share on the topic or on a theme that I titled on the theme, Do Not Plant Thorns on Someone's Path, or do not plant thorns on the path of other people. Okay, do not plant thorns in the path of your friends. So this morning I'm going to take you through this topic and this theme for you to be able to encourage yourself, and others, so that you will not be able to create problems in the life of others. Because whilst you are creating issues and challenges in the life of other people, you are certainly also blocking a chance for you to do something better with your life. Okay, so this morning we are going to look at what it means to say what thorns, what the meaning of thorn is. A thorn in its definition, it means what? A sharp, pointy protrusion that exists on the outside of some plants. Okay, so that is a thorn. A thorn is a sharp, pointy protrusion that exists on the outside of some plants. Okay, so we all know that thorns are things that you and I wouldn't allow to come into our lives. Imagine when you're walking through the bush and all that, and you step on a thorn. Imagine the pain and the agony that you are going to feel. Okay, so why will you plant thorns in the path of other people? I think this is something that we shouldn't encourage. You and I shouldn't encourage. We should always what? Be positive, stay true to ourselves and all that, so that we can be able to what? Encourage ourselves. Positivity creates room for what? Breakthroughs and all that. Okay, so let's take positive. So a thorn is also a modifier or a modification of what? An auxiliary part of a plant, of plants. Okay, excuse me to say that. So a thorn is what? It's a modified or modification of the auxiliary part of plants. Okay, so as I said earlier, it's also a sharp, pointy protrusion that exists on the outside of plants. So that is what a thorn is. Okay, so it can also be what? A thorn is what? Is also a modifier or a modification of the auxiliary part of plants. It is modified to form the sharp, pointed stem. It is developed to protect the plant from its enemies. Okay, so that is what a thorn is. A thorn is something that is sharp, something that is sharp that exists on plants to serve as what? A protection. Okay, so whilst it serves as something that is sharp, anything that is sharp has the ability to cause harm to any other thing, be it another plant or be it an animal or any human at all. Okay, so when we say what? We shouldn't plant thorns on someone's path, it means what? We shouldn't throw problems or things that might hurt other people in their way. That is what it means. So with this, we are going to go deeper into this topic, into this theme, so that we can be able to encourage each and to be able to encourage ourselves and other people around us, so that we can be able to stay positive each and every day, so that we can be able to achieve our purpose. Okay, because staying positive, as I said earlier, it goes a long way to be a blessing to each one of us. Okay, staying positive, staying true to our purpose and our goals. Okay, so there is a saying that goes that there is a beauty and darkness in everything. Okay, there is a beauty and darkness in everything. Sorrow in joy, life in death, thorns on the roses. Okay, you can't escape pain and torment anywhere or anymore. Okay, you can't escape pain or torment anymore. Then you can give up joy and beauty. So what is trying to tell us this morning is that what? There are challenges in life. In the moments of joy that you are trying to find joy, there will be challenges. In the moments where you are trying to do something with your life, there'll be joy, there'll be challenges. These challenges are the thorns that exist in our lives. There are things that we've created ourselves, or there are things that people have also created in our lives. Okay, but these things shouldn't block you and I from receiving the joy that you and I require to receive in life, or require to have in our lives. Okay, so someone throwing thorns on your path may cause you to think, to mourn over your trials. So someone trying to throw thorns on your path, trying to throw challenges on your path, trying to throw things that will hurt you on your path. Okay, these things will go a long way to make you think, to make you mourn. Okay, to make you mourn through this moment of trials. Okay, so this thing breeds seed of bitterness. Okay, so when you are trying to throw thorns on somebody's path, challenges and problems, that means you are throwing bitterness, hatred, and the person will go a long way to start thinking about failure. So when someone is breeding the seed of bitterness in him or her, that you've created a problem in that person's life. Okay, you intend to create bitterness, hatred, and all that, and it will go a long way to create moments of failure in that person. Okay, so whilst we are trying to encourage ourselves to stay positive despite the challenges, the bitterness, and the hatred that is being thrown on our paths. Okay, let's encourage each other that we should stop throwing thorns on each other's paths. Okay, let's stay positive. Positivity will go a long way to bring joy in our lives. Okay, positivity will go a long way to bring joy in our lives. Okay, so let's stay positive. Let's stay true to ourselves. So thorns or issues of life may cause us to lose hope and faith in life. So when you try to throw thorns and you are trying to throw challenges and problems in somebody's life, okay, it will go a long way for the person to lose hope and faith in his or in her, in the things that he or she wants to do in life. Okay, so when you are creating bitterness, when you are creating bitterness and all that, you are trying to do what? You are trying to make the person lose faith, make the person lose hope in whatever he or she is doing. And will you encourage someone to do this? Okay, why will you encourage someone to create challenges and problems in other people's lives? Okay, that is not what people that are positive do. That is not what people that are meant to inspire people to achieve something great in life. That is not what they do. Okay, so let's always stay positive. So thorns, as I said earlier, thorns or issues of life may cause us to lose faith in ourselves or hope in ourselves and also our purpose. Okay, so when you are trying to throw challenges and problems in other people's lives, okay, you are making them to deviate from their dreams, their purpose, their goals, and whatever they want to do in life. Okay, so let's encourage ourselves to always stay positive. Let us come together to inspire ourselves, to inspire one another. Okay, to rise above, to become better in life, to become great in life, to become people who will continue to inspire others to be change makers, to be people who will impact something good in other people's lives. Okay, I believe that we can do this. There is nothing that we cannot do. We have been given the grace to do anything that we can do. Okay, there is abundance of grace in our lives. Okay, we have been given, because God said that what we have been created in his image. The image of God is the image that is full of love. The image of God is the image that is full of positivity. The image of God is the image that wouldn't go to the extent of throwing thorns in people's path or in people's life. You wouldn't go out there to continue to create problems in people's life, in their marriages, in their relationships. Okay, don't go out there to create or to throw thorns in people's businesses. Okay, when we stay positive and we support each other, I'm sure we'll come together and create something powerful, something inspiring in the other people's lives. Okay, so let's go out there each and every day to support ourselves. Okay, to support ourselves, to continue to support each other and all that. Okay, so this morning, as I said, there are thorns or the challenges in life may hurt you so badly. Okay, so thorns will come in your life in the moment whereby what? It will bring so much hurt into your life because someone has done something that what? The thing has hurt you so much. So much. When I said earlier, they said what? Thorns is something that is sharp. Okay, it is what? A pointy protrusion. Okay, that exists on the outside of some plants. And when they say something is sharp, imagine when they say something is sharp, that means this thing can hurt people. This thing can go a long way to hurt people no matter what you do. Okay, so let's stay positive. Let's encourage each and every one to stay positive, to desist from going to the extent of what? Throwing thorns in the path of people, in the path of or in people's businesses, in people's marriages, in people's relationship. Okay, because there is a saying that what Paul Gumva, he said something that what? He said what? Never plant what? Thorns on someone's path. Okay, never plant thorns on someone's path. Your children may take that route barefooted one day. Okay, so when you think of what creating problems in someone's life, someone's marriage, someone's relationship, in someone's business, okay, just bear in mind that there is a day that will come that your children will also take the same path, and they will feel the pain that that same person felt. And mind you, your children might even receive this pain in much proportion than what the person has felt. Okay, so let's stay positive. Let's stop throwing thorns, or let's stop throwing problems in people's lives. Let's stay positive no matter what. Okay, and I pray and I know that there is nothing that what we cannot do coming together. Okay, we can do everything so far as we stay positive. So never plant thorns on someone's path, because your children may take that route barefooted one day. Okay, stay motivated, stay encouraged. Okay, so thorns or the challenges in life may hurt you badly, but have faith that what everything will be fine if you stand strong against these challenges. Okay, I used to say that what challenges are things that normally comes on our way to prepare us, to make us stay strong, to make us stay focused. Challenges come into our life to build us. Okay, but when challenges come and you give up on yourself, then you become a failure. I'm not here to encourage anyone to stand up from their bed each and every morning. Excuse me, when a challenge comes and what they also give in and they become failures. I'm here to encourage you to become a champion, to become a winner, despite everything, in spite of every challenge that will come on your way. Okay, in spite of every challenge that will be thrown at you, in spite of every thorn that will be thrown on your path. Okay, so thorns or the challenges in life may hurt. It will hurt so badly. It will seem so sharp, and it will cut you, and you feel so hurt. But what? Have faith that everything that is being thrown on your path is meant to build you. Okay, take that thorn and use it to build a person that what is strong enough to handle everything that will be thrown at him or her. Okay, there is nothing that you and I we cannot go through. We have been given the ability and the grace to stay strong. To stay strong no matter what. Okay, stay strong and stay positive. Stay strong and stay positive. Because there is nothing that you cannot do. There is nothing that you cannot go through. So far as you put your mind to it, so far as you believe that what you have been given the grace and ability to be able to handle everything that will be thrown at you. You and I will pass through the thorns to become champions. You and I will pass through the thorns and become winners. You and I will pass through the thorns and become what? Giants. Okay, so life is thickly sown with thorns. Okay, so life in moments of challenges. Okay, they are so life is the aspect of life. Okay, the whole mystery about life, everything is sown with thorns. Everything is sown with what? Challenges. The challenges that you and I we can take and become better and become change makers. Okay, so life is thickly sown with thorns. And know that there is no other remedy than to pass through them. So when you think that what the challenges will come, the thorns are being thrown on your path, the challenges of life are being thrown into your life, and you just want to dodge it, there is nothing like that. Okay, the only remedy that you and I we can choose is to pass through the thorns and become great. To pass through the challenges that are being thrown at us to become great. Okay, So have faith that there is nothing that we cannot do. Let's pass through the challenges. Let's pass through the thorns. Let's pass through the things that life is throwing at us, so that we can become great at whatever we are doing. Okay, so life is thickly sown with thorns, and know that there is no other remedy than to pass through them. The longer we dwell on the misfortunes, the longer we dwell on the misfortune that other people create in our lives, the greater is the power for these things to harm us. Okay, for these things to harm you and I. Okay, so the longer you and I will dwell on the misfortune that what these thorns are bringing in our lives, okay, the longer we dwell on the misfortune that other people have created in our lives, the greater is the power to harm us. The greater is the power for these things to harm us. Okay, the greater is the power for these things to harm us. Okay, so each and every day, let's stay positive. Stay positive. Stop creating issues in someone's relationship. Stop creating issues in someone's business. Stop creating issues in someone's personal affairs. Stop creating issues in someone's marriage. Okay, because remember, everything that you are throwing in someone's life that is negative, you are going to reap it more than you can imagine. So why don't you and I encourage ourselves to stay positive? Stay positive. Positivity is the ultimate goal. Positivity is the ultimate goal. Okay, positivity is the ultimate goal. Okay, let's stay positive. Let's stay positive each and every day. And trust me, we can do anything that we put our minds to. Okay, because together, when we come together, imagine when you look at a broom, a single broom cannot sweep a whole place very nicely. But brooms, individual brooms coming together, okay, they are able to sweep a place very nicely. Okay, so why don't we stop creating issues, throwing thorns in people's marriages, people's businesses, people's life, okay, people's relationships, okay, in people's homes? Why don't we mind our own businesses? Why don't we focus on our lives, so that we can better our lives and also come together to better other people's life as well? Okay, so stop throwing thorns in other people's lives. Stop throwing thorns in other people's marriages, in their life, their relationships. Okay, so that you and I, we can go out there to become great. I used to say that if Africa can unite together, I think Africa can be a force to reckon with. Okay, if nations can just stop to be individual brooms on their own, trying to implement their ideologies, their plans and all that, and believe in the process of what, or in the belief of what, they coming together to do something great, okay, we can create serious impacts in the world. Okay, but you can see nations are throwing thorns in other people's lives, in the other nations as well. And this when you are throwing thorns in other people's lives, okay, you are not able to develop, because there is full of negativity in your mind. Okay, and anyone that has negativity in his or her life, the person can't move forward. Okay, anyone that moves forward is someone that has stayed positive. Has stayed positive in spite of everything that is being thrown at him or her. Okay, so there are times that a person's life be full of thorns. There are times that a person's life will be full of thorns, of the challenges of life or the issues of life. Okay, there are times that a person's life will be full of thorns, the challenges of life. Okay, there is always space among these thorns. When you find yourself in moments where there are thorns in your life, there are challenges in your life. In those moments of those thorns, okay, there are still remedies. There are still spaces for you to pass through and become great. Okay, so there are times that a person's life will be full of thorns. Okay, issues of life, and there is always a space among these thorns in which good seed can grow. Imagine that. Okay, so when people are throwing thorns in your path, when people are throwing challenges in your path, okay, when people are throwing bad energy in your path, in your marriage, in your relationship, in your business, when you know that these challenges or these thorns also still exist in your path or in your business, in your marriage and all that, within these challenges or within these thorns, okay, there is still a seed among these thorns which can still grow. Okay, so what am I saying? What I'm saying is that there is still a gift of hope. There is still gifts of hope in moments where we feel like people are throwing things on our path. Okay, when we feel that people are still throwing thorns in our path, people are still throwing challenges in our path. Okay, when we find ourselves in this moment, there are still moments where we can still find a moment of positivity, positive seeds, and plant them that can grow to become something great. Okay, so why don't you just trust God? Why don't you just believe in yourself? Why don't you stop throwing thorns, problems, and challenges in other people's lives? Okay, you see a lot of people sitting out there gossiping, talking about people, gossiping about people and all that, instead of they using that particular moment as a seed for them to grow it to become something that they can look up to in the future. They said no, we rather gossip. Okay, have you ever seen anyone that has gained anything from gossip? Okay, have you seen anyone that has planted gossip and received a fruit of prosperity or a fruit of growth in his or her life? There is nothing like that. There is nothing like that. Okay, so I'm encouraging you and I to stay positive, to trust in God that we can do this together. We can stop throwing thorns in other people's lives. We can stop breeding bad energy, gossiping about people, talking about people, whilst using that particular time as a resource to grow ourselves, to make impact in other people's lives. Okay, so people might throw thorns on your path. Okay, people might throw thorns on your path or into your path. Okay, and your journey in life. But do not fear, because they can't draw corrupt blood and not yours. They can draw corrupt blood and not yours. Okay, what am I saying? What I'm saying is that people might throw thorns into your path, into the moment that you are making stride, you are taking steps to better your life, you are taking steps to make an impact in the lives of others. People will be throwing challenges and problems and all that in your life. Okay, and in your journey in life, but do not fear, because they can draw corrupt blood. They can draw the corrupt. What I'm saying is that the corrupt blood is the blood of those people who don't want to stay positive. Okay, they can draw those people's blood, those people's bad energies and all that, but not yours. Because you and I, we have chosen the path to stay positive and to trust in God. Okay, anyone who has always stayed positive is someone that has done something great in life. Okay, is someone that has done something great in life. So he that plants thorns in other people's lives must never expect to gather roses. Okay, so this is a particular saying. Okay, or this is a particular saying that I'm putting across out there. Okay, that's what, when you are planting thorns in the path of other people, or in the lives of other people, okay, please know that, okay, you shouldn't expect to gather roses. Just know that you shouldn't expect to gather roses. He that plants thorns in the other people's lives must never expect to gather roses. You must never. When you are creating problems in other people's lives, in other people's marriages, in other people's businesses, other people's homes, other people's relationship, please just know that you shouldn't expect to receive anything great in life. Okay? Always stay positive. Always stay positive. So once the thorns thrown in your path are over, okay, you won't remember how you made it through. Okay, so once the thorns thrown in your path are over, you won't remember how you made it through these thorns. Okay, how you managed to survive. But one thing is certain: when you come out of the thorns in your path, you won't be the same person who walked in. Okay, so once the thorns thrown in your path are over, you won't remember how you made it through. Okay, once the problem, the challenges that have been thrown in your life are over, you and I will not remember how we made it through and how we managed to survive. But one thing is certain: when you come out of your thorns or your challenges, okay, you won't be the same person. People will not recognize you, because you become strong. You become someone that has been transformed, has been changed by this same thing that is being thrown at you. Okay, so let's stay positive. Let's stay positive each and every day. Let's stay positive. So there will always be thorns or problems thrown in your path in life. There will always be problems or thorns that will be thrown in your path in life. Okay, but do not lose happiness. But do not lose your happiness just because you focus too much on your problems. Okay, there will always be thorns or problems that will be thrown in your path whilst you are walking in life. Okay, but do not lose your happiness just because these problems are coming in your life. I'm encouraging you: stay hopeful, and believe in yourself and trust in God that everything will be fine. Okay, even though thorns might be thrown into your path, it can be a moment of growth. Okay, so even though thorns or problems or challenges will be thrown into your path, okay, but this is also a moment that we can also grow. We can grow and become something that people that we can go into people that other people can also see us and say what, I want to be like this person. Okay, I want to be like Equia, I want to be like Ajwa, I want to be like Mensa and all that. Okay, so even though thorns might be thrown into your path, okay, it can be a moment of growth. No thorn, no throne of victory. So imagine that. No thorns or challenges in life, no throne for you, no seat of victory for you. Okay, so what I'm saying is that thorns or the challenges that are being thrown into your life, they come to test you, to prepare you, to build you up. Okay, so let's stay positive. Let's stay positive. And I promise we can do everything that we put our minds to. Okay, so throwing thorns in the path of others in reality can cause lots of infection or in pain. Okay, so this is something that is practical in health wise. Okay, and what I'm saying is that throwing thorns in somebody's life, okay, a practical thorn in someone's life, in someone's path, okay, in reality it can cause what? Lots of pain and what? Pain and infection in the person's foot. Okay, so all I'm saying is that when you think of throwing problems, when you are thinking of throwing thorns in someone's life, in their marriage, in their business, in their homes, in their personal lives and all that, know that you are creating an infection or pain in these people's lives. And one day you might take the same route and you feel a pain worse than that. So let's stay positive. So why do you choose to create problems in the lives of others? Once you know this, why will you choose to create problems in other people's lives? Why wouldn't you encourage yourself to stay positive? To stay positive, to stay hopeful. Okay, because there is nothing that you and we cannot do. So far as we decide to stay positive, we decide to stay hopeful, we decide to keep going at whatever we put our minds to, we can do everything. Okay, so thorns or challenges of life makes you stronger on the path of success. Okay, so that was what I said earlier. That what? The thorns that people think what? Sometimes they are throwing at us, the problems. Sometimes these things are blessings in disguise. Imagine a child that will stay with a step parent, and the child will be maltreated so much. And this same child will rise up through these challenges, or take these challenges and grow up and build his or herself very up strongly. Don't you think this child will become someone that people will look up to? Don't you think so? These things are blessings in disguise. But people don't know that. Okay, when the thorns come, we know that there are challenges in life. There are thorns that will be thrown on our path or in our path during our walk in life. Okay, but let's use this to grow. Let's use this thing to build ourselves whilst we are walking. We are chasing success. We are chasing moments of success. Okay, so thorns or the challenges of life makes you stronger on the through the path of success. Okay, it makes you stronger. It builds you and I up. It prepares you and I. It builds you and I up through the path of success. When you listen to most successful businessmen, they will tell you that for their business to go through the processes that it has gone through for that people are seeing it to become a success today, it wasn't something that was rosy, you understand? Well, just on a silver platter. They have to go through what? The process. They have to go through thorns that people were throwing on their path, but they have to keep going. And this thing has gone a long way to make businesses, people's lives to stand firmly. Okay, it has made their life stronger. It has prepared them. Okay, so why don't you and I encourage ourselves to take these challenges and to become great in life? Okay, so they might think they are hurting you. So there are times they are thinking that they are just hurting you. They are doing things to hurt you, to make you feel bad and all that. But they don't know that they are building you stronger. They don't know that they are building what? A machine that will be stronger than what they've thought. Challenges come to build us up. You and I should never run from them. When we decide to run from our challenges, then we decide to become failures. Okay? Let's be our own engineers of our success stories. Okay, let's be our own engineers, people that we can stand up and say what? We are creating our own success story. We will go through the storm and become great no matter what. People will not believe in you. People will not trust in your dreams. But you have to believe in your dream first. You have to believe in your dream that I can take this step and become great. There is nothing that what I cannot do. There is nothing that you cannot do. Okay, so the path of success is not rosy. It's not on a silver platter. Okay, each and every day we think that what we can just get everything on a silver platter and all that. But there is a fight that you and I have to fight. There is a battle that you and I have to fight to become winners. Okay. For the Bible says that for greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Okay, there is something greater that God has put into you. The only thing that you have now is to believe in yourself. Believe that what you are capable to do anything at all. You are capable to take up on your dreams and make it a reality. I'm here to encourage you to stay positive, to stay hopeful. Okay, there is nothing that you and I cannot do. Okay, so thorns come into our life to make you and I stronger, to build you and I up. Okay, so life is sown with thorns, and I know no other solution than to go through them quickly. Okay, so thorns. When the challenges are coming in your life, you have to take each step at a time as a remedy for you to overcome them. Okay? For you to overcome them. And trust me, when you are able to overcome these challenges in life, you hit your chest and say, what? I've done it. And that is why I am here to encourage each and every one. We are all facing something each and every day. There are times you wake up and you ask yourself, why? Why me? It's like, I love people, I give, but people don't care about me. But I'm here to encourage you this morning that what? Don't stop. Keep giving. Keep being the person that has that great heart of accommodating every nonsense. Okay, but one day they will see you and they will say, what? We thought we've dealt with him, but we couldn't. But look at him. He has rose and become a champion. Okay, why don't you create a champion out of your challenges? Why don't you create a champion out of the thorns that have been thrown at you? I believe that you and I, we are created for something great, something powerful, something awesome. Something genuine that what we can do and become impacts in people that can make impacts in our generations, in our families, in our homes, in the town that we find ourselves, in the cities, in our nations, and all that. Okay, let's start small and let's stop creating problems. Let's stop creating negative energies. It will not help you and I. It will not help you to grow. Okay, you that you are there chasing, creating holes in someone's marriages. It will not help you in life. It will always have a great infection in your life. And at the end of the day, the person that you thought you were doing, the person become greater than you. Okay, so let's stay positive. Let's stay positive each and every day. Let's stay positive, because I know what we can do. We can do everything that is, or anything that is positive, is positive. Anything that we put our minds to, we can do it. We can come together and build ourselves up. Let's stop creating holes. Let's stop planting thorns in other people's lives. Let's stay positive each and every day. Okay, so what I will say is that, for me to conclude, what I'm going to say is that remember, the rejected stone will soon become the cornerstone of the very life someday. Okay, or of your very life someday. So remember that the rejected stone will soon become the cornerstone of your very life someday. Whatever you do to others, be it good or bad, okay, has a funny way of coming back to the doer, or to the person who has done it, in a huge form or appearance. Okay, so when you think that you are throwing thorns in someone's life and you're not thinking about it, okay, it has a funny way of what coming back to you in a way that it has been packaged, in a way that it is huge, in a way that you think what it is nice, but when it comes, it will come and hurt you, and you regret throwing thorns in someone's life. So why don't you choose the part of what you staying positive? Why don't you choose the part of what you staying positive? Okay, why don't you choose the part of you staying positive, so that you can be somebody that can impact the life of other people? You can be someone that can show genuine love to other people. You can hold other people's hands and do something great in life, okay, to better their lives. So this is how I bring my live presentation to a close this morning. My name is Gosway Ahebi. My friends, my boys call me Zigma, and also you can call me Gosway, Malcolm, or Kwesi, anyone at all. That's my name. On this note, I would like to say that thank you to each and everyone who has taken time to watch this live feed. That's my prayer, that we stay positive and we stay encouraging each other. And God bless each and everyone who has taken time to watch. Till I see you next time, stay in good health and know that God loves you and I love you. Bye. Be good. Yeah.